What we are going to be doing class today will be pips, lots, leverage, brokers, platforms and charting softwares, and types of traders. I will look into it. So before I commence, I would like to show you the material we'll be using today. And this is it. So we are going to start with pips. What exactly is a pip? A pip is known as points in percentage, and it represents a tiny measure of the change in the currency pair in the market. It can be measured in terms of the quotes or in terms of the underlying currency. Determining your profit and losses is an essential part of trading. So let's take a closer look at how pips, spreads, factors in the equation. Now, all I just said to you is just a story of pips. Let's really see what pip means. When you are trading currency pairs like Euro USD, GBP USD, currency pairs that has nothing to do with yen. So what we eventually want to do is we are going to consider pips. Are you with me? And the basic thing about pips is pip is just 1 over 10,000. One over 10,000 is 0.01. Now, let's say that it's extended further with 6. Now, a pip is simply the fourth value from the decimals. What am I saying? From here, if I do my calculations, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 1 pip. This is exactly 1 pip. So if this is 1 pip, this is what? 6 pipettes. So the pips can be calculated based on, let's say you have an exchange rate. Let's say I have an exchange rate, and probably that exchange rate is 1.25610. Let's say I want to add 5 pips to this exchange rate. Remember, Mr. Gospel said that a pip is 1, 2, 3, 4. So the fourth value from the decimal is where you make your additions. So if I add 5 to this, I just successfully added 5 pips to this exchange rate. And this will be 0, 6, 6 again, 5, 2, and 1. Can you see? This is 1.25660. I just successfully added 5 pips to this. What if I want to add 10 pips to what I have? Looking at this same exchange rate, 1.25, 610. If I add 10 pips to this, ten pips here is just a simple mathematics, and that will be what? 0, 1, 7, 5, 2.1. So that's 10 pips. Now, that's how you have 10 pips, 100 pips, so on and so forth. Now, what about yen pairs? Yen pairs are simply those currency pairs that end with JPY. Let me explain myself further. CHF JPY is a yen pair. AUD JPY is a yen pair. GBP JPY is all NZ, all of them. Euro JPY is a yen pair. Those are currency pairs whereby they are not ending with USD or co, but they are ending with what? JPY. Now, for yen pairs, the calculation is slightly different. Instead of 1 over 10,000, yen pair is just 1 over 100. And that will give you a value of what? 0.01. So at the end of the day, if you have a yen pair like 156 point, let's say 250, since it's the second value from the decimals, it means that you are going to be adding your values on. If this is 1, 2, so your value be added at 5. Can you see it? Your value be added at what? 5. Then from here, let's say I'm adding that same 5. This should be 0, 0, 1, which is 3.6, 5, and 1. Can you see? So this is exactly a yen pair. How to add your pips. If you add 10, 100, so on and so forth, that's the same pattern you used to add to it. Are you with me? So now, after talking about pips, we'll now go straight to the next one, which is lots. What is a lot? Lot represents the size of your trade in the forex market. In another interpretation, lot is the number of currency units you will trade in forex. For instance, there are 4 types of lots. There are actually standard lots, mini lots, micro lots, and nano lots. But of course, nano lots is negligible. So that's why it seems like nano lots is not noticeable. So let's go to my screen and talk about lots. See now, I know people still have problems with lots. If you don't know how to calculate your lot, you can easily burn your account. Lot has a standard formula x over 10,000. And x over 10,000 means that x is the amount you are using to trade in the market. Are you with me? X is the amount you are using to what? Trade in the market. Let's say somebody like Mr. James wants to trade with $100. So this cancels this. So that'll be what? 0.01. So since this is 0.01, this is called what? A micro lot. Now, that is what so micro lots are actually the amount that ranges from $100 to what? To $900. What about the next one? The next one will probably be $1,000 divided by $10,000. This cancels this. So 1 divided by 10 will give you what? 0.1. This is what? A mini lot size. A mini lot ranges from $1,000 to $9,000. Are you listening? A mini lot ranges from $1,000 to somebody who trades 10 people on a mini lot can earn $10 on one trade. Somebody who trades $100, 10 pips on $100 on micro lot can earn only $1. What about a standard lot? Let's say standard lot is 10,000. Divided by 10,000. 10,000 divided by 10,000 is what? 1. So this is a standard lot. A standard lot is a lot that ranges from $10,000 upward. So even if you have 9,999 naira, that's $99 rather. That is still a mini lot. It must climb from 10,000 upward. If you have $10,001, it is what? A standard lot rather. So with this, so that is that about a lot size. I hope this part of it is so clear. The next one I'd like to talk about is leverage. Leverage results from using borrowed capital as a funding source when investing to expand the firm's asset base and generate returns on risk capital. What leverage means is you have a certain amount of money and you want to put into the forex market. So you can only do that with the help of MetaTrader 412. Your leverage must be very reasonable. What do I mean? If you have $100, you can use a leverage of 1 to 500. Let me explain myself on my screen. Let's say you have $100, a leverage of 1 to 500. Because you're using a leverage of 1 to 500, it means that will be 500 times 100. So it will look like you have a $50,000 in the forex market, which is not true. The only thing that happens here is that the brokers only boost your money in the financial markets. But guess what? They don't do this for free. They collect their commission or they make their profit from their commissions or from their spread. Are you with me? There are some brokers that prefer to make there are some packages you register on. You can be on, you can make your money from commission, or the brokers make their money from commission, and they also make their money from what? From spread. So that's leverage. You can also use leverage of 1 to 100. Sorry, 1 to 1,000. I said it. Leverage is just like a scale you use to predict the entry or what you are using in the market. Are you with me? That's exactly what leverage means. That's why if you come to my screen, they say that leverage results from using borrowed capital as a funding source when investing to expand the firm's asset base and generate returns on risk capital. Leverage is an investment strategy of using borrowed money, specifically the use of various financial instruments of borrowed capital to increase potential return of an investment. In other words, somebody who has $100, now it now boosts in the financial market like $50,000. It looks like a borrowed money. So, for every business done, if money is borrowed to you There'll definitely be an interest. So the interest the brokers have is exactly what they get from the spread, or from what? From the commission, or even from swap. What swap means is that when your trade rolls over to the next day, the brokers will charge a fee for that. Are you with me? So the next one are brokers. Brokers are firms that provide traders with access to a platform that allows them to buy and sell foreign currencies. Transactions in the market are always between a pair of two different currencies. So forex traders either buy or what? They sell particular pair they want to trade. Now, this is what brokers are. Brokers are like companies that permit you to trade in the financial markets with the use of MetaTrader 4 or 5. That's why when you are registering on a broking firm, if you observe, when you are registering on a broking firm, there will be a point of registration whereby you will now need to use to they will tell you to deposit or to register. When your account is approved, fund your account. Then you either use MetaTrader 4 or MetaTrader what? 5. So they are more or less like intermediary between you and the financial institute. That's who the brokers are. That's exactly who the brokers are. And there are several types of brokers. A lot. More than this. This is just a pinch of the brokers we have in the market. We have Forex Time, we have Apari, we have OptaFX, we have XN Forex, XNES, a lot of them. We have a lot of them. But the truth about it is, if you don't know about all these broking firms, you might miss it. If you don't know about all these broking firms, you might miss it. So it is always reasonable that at the end of the day, you should know the right broker to use. Are you with me? It's always reasonable that at the end of the day, you should know the right brokers to use. Are you there? Like for me, I use OpForex perfectly. And my students use OpForex, while some other ones use OxaFX, FXTM, InstaFX, a lot of them. So you can decide to use several brokers. There's nothing bad in that. You can decide to use one broking firm. Like before, I just stuck to my OpForex because I was convenient. I have no reason to complain. Before later, I now added some. And do you know the beautiful thing about this OpForex? Whenever I place my withdrawal, I get my money that same day. And if you are a Forex instructor like I am, you can partner with them and you will get commission for partnering. How? Whenever your students register through your link and they trade, whatever they make, you will get some commissions from it. Are you with me? For instance, I earn in two ways. Like today now, I earned in my own life account, my account I trade, and I earn from my commission account because by grace of God, my students are doing well. So as they are making their profits, some commissions is also rolling into my account. And one beautiful thing about that commission scheme is when the money reaches $50, they deposit it in your wallet at any time. In those days, because I've been trading for long, in those days, they only deposit that money on Wednesdays and Thursdays. But their new system from last year or early this year was that now, since it is like this, we have decided that we can now be depositing the money any day from Mondays to Fridays, $50 just flowing, not something you traded for, what you just earned from your commissions. Most times I earn more than that because there are some times when the profit will boom up, go up, and just roll into my wallet. I'm like, wow, I've gotten another one again. So it now depends on if you want to withdraw it, transfer it to your MetaTrader 4, or you want to use it to trade. It depends. So that is that. So before you use a broker, you have to choose wisely. You have to choose wisely. Many of them are outside. Not all of them are unique. I'm not spoiling any business, but I've worked with so many. My students, I've worked with them, and I know what I'm talking about. The next one is platforms and charting softwares. Of all these three things you see, the best of all I use is TradingView. I will shock you guys today. Do you know that in TradingView, there's a way you can configure the codes here or the script, and you'll be getting alerts on your Gmail account such that when the alerts coming, you either see it as Euro USD buy, or you see it as Euro and GBP USD sell. You now enter the market as a sell, you sell, and it is a sure signal. But I can only teach you this method if you join the advanced class. Are you with me? And that advanced class will come up on Monday. I will show you something on my screen now. We are going to go to my Gmail account, and I will show you a good example of what I mean by that alert. Whenever that alert comes into my phone, immediately I fix it into it. And you know the beauty about it? It will only come when the market is free. If the market is not free, it's not like today now, the market was somehow. So it didn't really come today. So I have to profit with another strategy of mine. Are you with me? So that's one thing about it. So when you come to that advanced class, I will teach you how to do more of it. This is my, let me show you my screen. This is my Gmail account. If you look at my screen, you see GBP USD sell. Your GBP USD alert was triggered. Immediately I got that message yesterday. I entered that trade. Lo and behold, I made that trade in profit. I can't be giving you lies. But for you to configure it, you have to work with a very good indicator. And it will not be acting like a signal. It will be entry or GBP. Once you enter the trade, you win that trade automatically. I will only teach you that in the advanced class. I can't do that in the beginners. It's my secret. I know how much and what it costs me to attain that secret. Are you with me? Types of traders. We have 6 types of traders. We have scalp trader, day trader, position trader, swing traders. We have algorithmic traders and event-driven traders. A scalp trader is who I am. I don't like to trade. I have a friend. You understand? He likes to trade position. Good. The only disadvantage of you trading position is that when you trade position trading can take a month or one week, sorry, or 2 months, and you have not even hit your take profit. Are you with me? So if you have not struck your take profit, you'll be frustrated. You accumulate a lot of swap fee, and guess what? At the end of the day, don't let me say some things here. I can tell you that position trading is actually meant for people who have real money in their account. If you have $100, you are doing position trading, you are just deceiving yourself. Because if eventually you make $10 from a trade and you are in a trade for 2 weeks and you consume a swap fee, I once told you that swap fee is a fee the traders, the brokers charge you when your trade rolls over to the next day, and swap fee of maybe $2 or $3. At the end you have $7. Then why did you wait for almost 2 weeks? It doesn't make any sense. Are you with me? So that's why as scalp trader, I come into market, get what I want, and I get out. That's me. And it has been so helpful for me. Day traders are similar to scalp traders. One thing about day traders and scalp traders is they never like their trade to go over to the next day. These people are so unique. They never, that's who I am. Trade, I pick it, and I leave. The next one is swing trading. Swing trading are those traders that target every swing in the market. I must tell you that whoever does this should not be somebody that has had high blood pressure. I must confess. If you have high blood pressure, you cannot do this. There are so many people that came to me physically. Mr. Gospower, I want you to teach me Forex. I just looked at them and said, well, I can teach you another line of business, not Forex. Forex made me to have a hardened mind. You will be strong if you're a Forex trader for years. In fact, if you're a Forex trader, things will look minor to you. Because there are times you'll be at a very big loss. So close. And you just see yourself surviving that condition. So they consume a lot of swing. These position traders I said previously, they hold trade for a long period of time, from weeks to years. Imagine you're holding trade for weeks. When what they call it, swap fee comes in, and you're losing, and you're yet to hit. It's frustrating. So the next one is algorithmic trader or event-driven trader. Algorithmic traders are traders that design robots. Yes, the robots I'm using presently is what I configured on my trading view. That is why my advanced class is not free. It is not free because what I did here, it took me a lot. I did it myself without even consulting a soul. Are you with me? And it required a whole lot of things. So these are traders. They design robots and sell. And this robot is not easy to design. I know I have friends that have designed robots that they will be boasting on the platform. I have the robot that works. At the end of the day, you would not even hear anything from them again. Why? Because their robot has failed. I know a student who I once trained here. The student left here and bought a robot. I think he bought it for almost 300,000 naira and started trading. He was always telling me, one thing about me, when you tell me things, I listen because I can always gain from what you are saying. That's me. Whether you're boastful or not, I listen to you. I'm making it. I'm doing it well. It's fine. It's good. Thank God for that. Eventually, that robot scattered his account. I'm the one who consoled him at the end of the day. Have you seen that kind of condition? Me, he was selling, I can now console him. I'm not saying robots are not good. If you are to buy a robot from a trusted person that have done 100% back testing. If you just buy robot from somebody who designed like me now, before I launch or before I will launch anything called robots, it will take me months or even a year because I want to do a good job that people appreciate. Those I've trained on the advanced class, they have no reason to curse me because I gave them their trainings and they're enjoying it today. Are you with me? So that is that. Before I go, I want to tell you that there is a training tomorrow, and that training is also very essential. We're going to go into a lot of detailed things, and it is about how to manage your money in the forex market, how not to lose your account, how to partial close, trade stopping, swing trading, and wow, a lot of things. Please don't miss tomorrow's class for anything. Tomorrow's class will be this exact time I start at 9 p.m. In fact, I will ensure I create the link now and drop it. So I want you to come, you join. Before I go, I just want to beg everybody on something. There is no business that is so fast to earn from. If you are here and you feel that first is a get rich business or it's a business you can quickly get rich from, please, it is better you don't even attend my training. Just delete yourself. Just delete yourself. I have a friend that the guy has $2,000 in his account. I am not lying. It's a pity that his status is not here. I would have shown you a screenshot. I always like to say the truth. That's me. Every day, funny, he has a robot, working robot. Every day, he only targets 10 pips, which is $20 a day. Many people I know, with that $2,000, they want to make $5,000 in a day. If you are not greedy in the forex market, you make bastard money. Right now, to withdraw from the forex market is 705 naira. I mean, if you are making $10 a day, even with $100 account, you are liable to 7,000 naira daily. And to me, on average Nigeria scale, 7,000 naira is very okay for $100 account. If you have $300 account, you are earning $30 or $25 in a day. Please, what else do you want? You cannot just come into the forex market. You see those people that they will tell you that they use $5 to make $180. They are lying. I'm a YouTuber. I have serious experience. In fact, they will put those things as thumbnail to deceive you just because they want to get views. Once you click on it, you start watching, I made this, blah, 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 give stories. I will tell you what is real. It's not easy. You have to be very patient and you don't have to be greedy. Thank you very much, class. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll give you more details on the advanced class tomorrow, and I'll tell you the price for the advanced class tomorrow. Thank you so much. God bless you. Is there any question before we go, sir? Please, class, is there any question before we go? Mr. James and Co. Is there any question?
Well understood, sir.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Okay.
Thank you.
Since you understand what I've done, there's no question. God bless you, everybody. See you tomorrow. And please, please, sorry, so sorry. We've been having issues with time. So sorry. I think it's so convenient to leave this class for 9 p.m., especially for the working class people that might want to join later. 8 p.m. will be too early. And even in my advanced class, it's still going to remain 9 p.m. I will try to give you the link now for tomorrow's class. God bless you. See you tomorrow. Bye. I hope you'll be here tomorrow, Mr. James.
Yes, sir.
Oh, thank you so much. Bye, everybody. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm